What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a huge Liverpool and FSG takeover news video. And FSG are in talks with a big French club, a huge French club, to take over them, and Liverpool owners FSG confirmed that they are in talks to take over Girondin Bordeaux, who are one of the biggest clubs in France, but they are in huge financial problems and we will talk in detail about that. But they have won the French League title 6 times, they have won the French Cup 4 times, the French League Cup 3 times and the French Super Cup 3 times, so they are one of the biggest clubs in French football. Only Lyon, Nantes, Monaco, Marseille, Saint-Etienne and Paris Saint-Germain have won the league title more times than Bordeaux, and they have a huge history, but they are languishing in the second division and they are facing huge financial problems. They are even getting relegated to the third tier unless they can get this takeover over the line and get some money in. So let me know what is your opinion in the comments below. What do you think about the multi-club ownership model? What do you think about FSG buying Bordeaux? At least it's a club with financial difficulties and it's a big club, so FSG are helping them out, so they are actually doing a good thing here in my opinion. So I don't hate it as much, but let me know your opinion in the comments below. And James Pearce and many other journalists are reporting that the early stages of dialogue and engagement, that's where the takeover process is. But Girondin Bordeaux released a statement saying that they continue its discussions with FSG, and during the hearing, basically the French FA, the French Football Federation, wants of course guarantees for Girondin Bordeaux's financing of next season. And at the moment, Bordeaux are facing bankruptcy basically. They fell on really hard times after COVID and the collapse of the TV deal. I'm sure you have heard about it if you follow French football or European football. And what is absolutely staggering is that the French league is about to kick off in a few weeks and they still have no TV deal in place for the French first division. And of course in the second division the money is even a lot lower. And Girondin Bordeaux, interestingly, have a former Liverpool player, Albert Riera, as their manager, who actually guided the club into mid-table after a really bad first half of the season. Riera took over and Bordeaux started getting really good results. But the French Football Federation relegated Bordeaux to the third tier of French football, which is not a professional league, it's the National Championship 1 as they call it. And Bordeaux are facing huge financial issues. The club is appealing this decision. Bordeaux issued this statement and now has the time necessary to finalize one of the options which will guarantee funding for next season, and that is being taken over by FSG. The project to sell a majority share of the capital to FSG was presented to the Bordeaux board, and they presented it to the French football authorities as well. And FSG of course wants to build a multi-club portfolio, but Bordeaux will be independent of Liverpool, so you might not see a lot of Liverpool players being loaned out to Bordeaux, and Bordeaux won't be a feeder club of Liverpool. It will operate independently from Liverpool, but of course the partnership will be beneficial for both Bordeaux and for Liverpool as well. And it's amazing how far French football and how far Bordeaux in particular have fallen, because under Rafa Benitez I remember Liverpool playing Bordeaux in the Champions League group stages, and now Bordeaux are facing relegation to third tier of French football. So they finished in 12th place in Ligue the French second division, but because of financial difficulties they have been relegated to the third tier because of concerns about their finances. They are appealing the decision and they are hoping that the potential buyout by FSG will help restore them to the second tier of French football. And basically Bordeaux are one of the biggest clubs in France, and FSG are getting them for the lowest possible value, because Bordeaux has been not lower than this probably in 30, 40, 50 years. And FSG did something similar with Liverpool. They bought Liverpool at their lowest point when we were facing a bankruptcy and we were only worth 300 million pounds, and look at Liverpool now, we are worth 2.5 billion easily. A statement from FSG was issued. They said FSG has expressed interest in the potential acquisition of French football club Girondins de Bordeaux, and it is in the early stages of dialogue, and the process is at this exploratory stage. We will not be making any further comment. And the fact that Liverpool have appointed Pedro Marques as director of football development already hinted that Liverpool want to develop a multi-club network, because Pedro Marques worked at City Football Club, who are one of the biggest multi-club networks in the world. And as long as Liverpool don't interfere and FSG don't interfere with Bordeaux too much, and as long as they are being run independently, I'm fine with it. But this will not be the only club that FSG potentially buys, because they are looking into the South American and the North American market, of course. And even Michael Edwards said that one of the biggest factors in my decision to come back to Liverpool is the commitment to acquire and oversee an additional club, growing this area of their organization. And I believe that to remain competitive, expansion of the current football portfolio is necessary and investment is necessary. So FSG are investing into another football club, but that hopefully won't harm Liverpool's chances of signing really good players. And James Pearce has confirmed that if an agreement can be reached of the purchase of Bordeaux with the present Bordeaux owner Gerard Lopez, then Michael Edwards will oversee the appointment of a football operations team. Edwards was given an overarching role by FSG 2 years after he left Liverpool, with one of the attractions to him the establishment of a second club in FSG's portfolio. And Bordeaux are facing a third season in the second tier if they get reinstated. They have been relegated 3 years ago, which is really tough on Bordeaux fans. But I like it that FSG wants to run Bordeaux as an independent club and not just going to be used as a feeder club to Liverpool. Bordeaux are too big a club to be disrespected like that, and I have no doubt that Liverpool will loan some players to Bordeaux, but hopefully it will be a model where Liverpool and Bordeaux help each other, and not just Liverpool using Bordeaux as a feeder club. I want Liverpool to do it better than what Man City are doing, basically, because Man City are just doing it to get around the rules and to keep basically cheating and getting away with it. And according to media outlets from France, FSG has already completed a full financial analysis, a financial audit of Girondins Bordeaux, the football club, and they agreed to cover the 42 million euro debt that Bordeaux are in. They even accompanied Bordeaux officials to this meeting with the French Football Federation. Now discussion on about the price for the majority share of Bordeaux, the football club, and FSG are looking to complete the sale within the next 10 days. James Pearce saying that this is in the early stages, is just to play it safe, because FSG don't want people to think that it's already a done deal. Remember, James Pearce is putting out things that FSG wants the people to read, wants to be out there. But of course, let's not kid ourselves. John W. Henry and FSG are businessmen. They want to make money, so they are buying Bordeaux at their most desperate times on the cheapest of price, so they can make money. Because if they get Bordeaux back to the French first division in, let's say, 3 years, and then in another 2 years they get them to qualify for European competition, then they can sell the club for 5 times, 10 times of what it costs right now, and they will make huge amounts of money, and in the process, of course, help restore Bordeaux to its rightful place as a first division club. They want to just improve the asset value and sell on for a profit. But it could also benefit Liverpool, because we could have a Red Bull scenario where Red Bull Salzburg are providing players for Red Bull Leipzig or RB Leipzig. Of course, officially they are not named Red Bull Leipzig, but we all know that they are under the same umbrella. So basically, if Bordeaux develops some good young players, that they could move on to Liverpool. And also there could be a scenario where some youth academy players and young players don't get enough playing time at Liverpool and they get loaned out to Bordeaux for a season where they get first team regular playing time, and it also helps Bordeaux in the process. So that could be a beneficial for Liverpool and for Bordeaux as well. Of course, I'm not a huge fan of the multi-team ownership model or the multi-club group model, but if FSG are to take over a club, it's a club like Bordeaux who are in the brink of financial ruin, who are on the brink of relegation because of financial troubles, and FSG will be seen as the good guys here, bailing them out, helping them hopefully get back to their former glory years. Imagine if under FSG Bordeaux qualify again for the Champions League. That would be a great story. So overall, I don't really like where football is going with this, but at least FSG are trying to do it the right way, and I'm supporting that. And thanks for watching, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.